Good Thursday, everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith with the in-depth video forecast analysis discussion for this Thursday, the 17th of September, 2015. Bright blue skies at sunrise this morning, a little bit of radiational fog across the interior valleys, and quite a temperature difference too with the clear skies and the ground fog. We have temperatures this morning in the mid-50s across the interior areas of northwestern New Jersey, to the low and mid-60s in the New York City metropolitan area, and also down towards the Philadelphia and I-95 corridor as well. The winds are generally light and calm, and the pressures are high naturally, with high pressure in control. Morning surface chart from weatheroanoke.com and digital atmosphere software shows our high pressure system parked right over the mountains here of the Virginias and the Carolinas here, extending all the way into the eastern United States. These are false echoes right here on the radar here, and this is the trough line, or basically a jet streak at this point in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere, providing some cirrus, but most of the sky cover is clear underneath this, and this will be dissipating throughout the day. And as the visible satellite moves over us this morning, we can see some of the jet streaky or clouds of the cirrus variety. None of them are going to impact our forecast today. And it's a little bit of moisture increase too with the old frontal boundary along the south here, which is producing quite substantial amounts of rain in Florida and the coastlines here of South Carolina. And none of this will be affecting our area today, and outside of that, a dome of dry conditions will be forecasted for the remainder of the day with some cirrus clouds overhead. On the aviational weather deck, through Monday, radiational fog has developed as typical fog-prone TAF sites this morning, lowering some of the visibilities this morning, but that will be improving as the fog burns off. VFR for today and this evening, a light southerly wind under 10 knots will develop today. With the same air mass in place, expect radiational fog to redevelop at some of the rural airports late tonight. Saturday, VFR conditions right now through Friday and Saturday, after possible lower ceilings and visibilities and patchy fog in the morning, moderate to high confidence. Saturday night through Sunday, VFR low chance of a shower, mainly northwest of the I-95 corridor. Monday, VFR continuing, low chance of a shower, and basically MVFR or basic VFR conditions. I've got that early morning frog in my throat again with the allergies ongoing. Right now outside of Newark, it's 63, beautiful skies. It says overcast, but that's not true. Basically, we don't have overcast conditions in the area. We just have some high cirrus, and the ceilometer is what's measuring that. Dew point 58, humidity 84%. Broken ceilings at 25,000. That's the cirrus clouds. A few of those jet streak clouds throughout the remainder of today, with VFR conditions in place and mostly sunny skies under that cirrus dome. For Philadelphia this morning, same thing. Overcast at about 30,000 with the jet streak clouds, 66 right now, dew point 56, humidity 70%, VFR conditions in place. Pollen forecast through early next week. The pollen grains from grasses, ragweed, and chenopodids will continue to diminish as we head into the mid and later part of September here, as everything is beginning to die off, but still they will be on the moderate side with near drought conditions in place. Ultraviolet radiational index through Sunday is on the medium side. Surf zone forecast for today for the beaches of New Jersey and Delaware. Mostly sunny, temperatures upper 70s, west winds at around 5, becoming southeast at 10 in the afternoon. Surf very calm at around 1 foot. Surf temperature in the lower 70s, UVI index is 6. Low risk of rip currents for today, lightning threat is none. The next high tide at Belmar will be at 10:24 this morning. For the ocean beaches of New York and Long Island, low risk of rip currents today. Lightning risk is none. Surf height around 1 foot. That's calm. Ultraviolet index is high. Water temperature lower 70. Sunny weather. Temperatures around 80. Winds light and variable, becoming south at around 10 this afternoon. And the next high tide at East Rockaway Inlet will be at 10:52 this morning. And of course, we do have the common cold still spreading. Allergies and coughs still going around the entire forecast region. Forecast surface charts from the Weather Prediction Center for later on this afternoon. Dry conditions, a few cirrus clouds, high pressure in control of our forecast region. Lots of rain here along the coastlines of the Carolinas down through Florida, but not for our areas. High pressure is blocking all of this to our south and west, and that will remain the case right into the weekend. Now, we do have the next frontal boundary approaching the region, and this will be passing through the region late Saturday night, early Sunday morning. It looks like the model guidance is still suggesting it comes through dry, and then more high pressure begins to build in. Now, this is a cooler air mass coming in from the Great Lakes under the polar flow here. The wind orientation will be off the ocean, so marine cooling will be taking place on Monday and Tuesday. That means the air mass will be cooling down from the mid and upper 80s over the next couple of days back into below normal in the low to mid 70s for highs as we get into early and mid part of next week. And it looks like fine weather will just basically continue throughout the forecast region with very little, if any, contributable precipitation through the mid and late part of next week, with a secondary cold front coming through on Thursday, reinforcing the chillier air that will be moving in through the mid and late part of the week. If we take a look at the next 6 to 10 days from the this was the CPC, Climate Prediction Center's temperature forecast from September 22nd through the 26th. Near normal temperatures and below normal precipitation. What else is new? For the next 8 to 14 days, September 24th through the 30th, near normal temperatures, below normal precipitation. Let's move on here and get into the drought information. We have no hazards for our forecast region over the next several days, but we are in a slight short-term and long-term dry period here, which is abnormally dry to a slight moderate drought in the northeastern New Jersey, New York City metro area, and that looks like it's going to continue for the foreseeable future. And our quiet season of tropical storms continues with the disturbance now in the Gulf, which is moving towards Florida in association broad area of low pressure, upper level trough. The system expected to move northeast and spread heavy rains over portions of Florida Peninsula during the next day or two, and has a very little chance of becoming a disturbance as it crosses the waters and then out into the Atlantic it goes. Meanwhile, we have Tropical Depression 9 out here in the Caribbean here, just east of the island chains here. Maximum winds still around 35 miles an hour. Movement to the northwest at 6 knots. Also another disturbance here. Shower activity moving into 600 miles southwest of the Cape Verde Islands. Has little chance of organization over the next several days, but chances are that it will increase in formation chances over the next 48 hours to 5 days at 70 to 80%. So for everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. Have a beautiful Thursday.